They say part of comedy is suffering, and these characters take a lot of shots for our amusement.
Every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 TV characters that get picked on. For this list, we're paying tribute to the TV punching bags we love, pity, or laugh at. We'll only be covering live-action victims, as animated characters deserve their own list.
I'll take care of everything. I'll tell him it was an emergency.
Thank you. Can you make it a work emergency, not a bathroom one?
Kinda wanna make it a bathroom one.
Number 10. Carlton Banks, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Ask Mr. Firth about a summer internship. Fuck, get the stick out of your butt!
Is there anyone around who's a more polar opposite to the Fresh Prince than his cousin Carlton Banks? While Will is chill and street smart, Carlton is preppy and childishly naive.
Dad cleared things up and we were released. The system works.
I hope you like that system, because you're going to be seeing a whole lot of it during your lifetime.
Although Carlton thinks very highly of himself, Will sometimes makes him feel low, literally.
You say, I think this school has a nurturing environment which will best realize my education potential.
Or you could say, in 2 years, I'll be bigger than you.
He and his cousin's personalities cause them to butt heads, and Carlton will sometimes feel like he's in Will's shadow. Plus, we have to assume the short jokes don't help anything.
When you wake up, you will be very, very short. Damn, see, that stuff does work!
However, at the end of the day, Will's teasing is all in good fun, and the two are as close as brothers. Besides, who could hate a guy with dance moves like his?
It's not unusual to be
Number 9. Johnny JD Lutz, 30 Rock.
Everybody shut up. Shut up, Lutz.
This guy doesn't even need to do anything to be told to shut up.
Everyone shut up. Shut up, Lutz.
Played by the actor of the same name, Lutz is part of the TGS writing staff and the group's perpetual loser.
Oh, are the pranksmen going after Lutz again?
Someone say my name?
His joke ideas for the show are never chosen, and worse yet, he ends up being the butt of everyone else's around the studio. All he really wants is to look cool in front of the others, but it never really works out.
I don't care if she's the boss. Liz is a grade A.
Runt!
While guys like Kenneth can take the abuse and still keep smiling, Lutz's threshold for abuse progressively dwindles. Even if it's just a minor victory, Lutz does eventually get his revenge-ish.
And when that sandwich slides out of you in a week, look at it! Because that is Lutz's revenge!
Number 8. Steve Urkel, Family Matters.
Hi, Mr. Winslow. I'm Steve Urkel.
Before speeding around as Sonic the Hedgehog, Jaleel White was keeping it nerdy as the breakout character of Family Matters, Steve Urkel.
Oh, you're good.
To say that Steve's a geek would be an understatement. He's the living embodiment of nerdom, from his ensemble and lack of coordination to his quirky attitude and catchphrases, right down to his scientific know-how.
It's a sorority for crying out loud. It's got, look, Sigma Theta, based on the ancient Greek alphabet.
The guy means well, but he's a walking disaster and has a habit of inadvertently annoying others around him, especially the Winslow family.
Go home! I don't have to take this. I'm going home.
In fact, the only time he gets any respect is as his suave alter ego. Of course, as the series progressed, the Winslows learned to love Steve as much as we do, or at least not completely despise him.
It's been quite a while since you've seen Stefan. What do you have to say?
Hello, baby.
Number 7. Detective Charles Boyle, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh man, my muffin. Ah! Oh, my head!
The NYPD has some of the best police officers around, but there's still room for guys like Charles Boyle.
This is exciting. Medal of Valor.
I know.
For getting shot in the butt.
Oh, my butt!
Boyle's a hard-working detective and a hardcore foodie. His passion for fine cuisine is unquestioned. Unfortunately, his detective skills leave a lot to be desired. He's clumsy and his social skills are anything but top-notch.
Are you aware that he helped popularize Parmesan cheese in America? I am.
Luckily, he's got a friend like Jake Peralta to steer him in the right direction and stop him from going full Boyle.
I'm doing this for your own good. You've gone full Boyle. I'm helping you out.
He may be the laughingstock of the 9-9 on occasion, like that time he was overshadowed by a horse at an award ceremony.
Detective Charles Boyle and Sergeant Peanut Butter.
But Charles Boyle is a hard-working detective who tries his best. Whether or not he succeeds is a whole other story.
That name is a badass.
Code for badass.
Yeah, so badass.
Number 6. Samuel Screech Powers, Saved by the Bell.
Screech, you cantaloupe! Who are you calling a cantaloupe, you melonhead?
You know that nerdy friend with the annoying voice you can't help but hang out with? Well, that's pretty much Screech in a nutshell. A geeky goofball with a voice that can shatter glass and an unrequited love for Lisa.
And I will be your everything.
And I will be gone.
Despite his nerdy nature, he's welcomed among the cool kids, though he's usually getting duped into helping Zach with his scams and ends up ruining them by accident.
She's not what you think. She's having an identity crisis.
The rest of the gang teases him, or inadvertently hurts him, but through it all, he's one of them, though we may never know why. Hey, can you name any other guy who can win the title of Miss Bayside?
The very first Mr. Miss Bayside.
Number 5, Britta Perry, Community.
Are people using my name to mean make a small mistake?
Yes.
This girl is the best at being the worst. Britta is one of the female friends in the study group, and their scapegoat. Most of the time, she's being teased for being a buzzkill and inadvertently ruining the group's fun, or being too passionate with her social and political views.
I don't know, I thought it was cool.
She also has a habit of mispronouncing words, which doesn't really help her shed her title as the worst.
The bagels, you dropped them on the floor.
They're called bagels.
I lived in New York, Troy. I know what a bagel is.
Everyone else may think she's just a screw-up, but audiences can't get enough of her trying to find her place in the world, even if she might get high on her own drama sometimes.
High on my own drama?
People's champion!
Number 4, Fez, That 70s Show.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I did it!
Fez's origin is a complete mystery. Nobody knows what country he came from or even what his real name is. All we know is that he's the vaguely effeminate foreign exchange student who's obsessed with women and candy.
An apple? Where's my candy, you son of a bitch?
Since he's from an unknown country, Fez can be a little clueless about American culture and doesn't always give the best first impression.
This is Fez.
Well, hello there.
His obliviousness makes him an easy target, and his lack of social skills doesn't really help with his love life either.
Where's Nina?
Oh, she don't want to hang out with me tonight. She said she needed some space.
Ooh. Though he's a bit of an outcast, he fits in well with his gang of misfits, and his lady chasing is bound to pay off eventually.
And I'm so happy that we can finally be together.
Wow. I've been waiting so long to hear those 3 words.
Number 3, Toby Flenderson, The Office.
Today is Toby Flenderson's last day. I couldn't sleep last night. I came in extra early. So much energy.
Michael always finds someone to pick on at the office, whether it's the fascist nerd Dwight,
Nerd. That is why you're not on the team.
or Toby Flenderson, played by one of the show's writers and producers. Toby is the HR manager and is mostly respected by his fellow staff members, with the notable exception of Michael Scott.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Michael does not hesitate to make his hatred of Toby known, and will harass him at any given opportunity.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Why does he hate him so much? Because Toby's job is to keep Michael's free spirit in check with regards to Dunder Mifflin's company policy.
If I had a gun with 2 bullets and I was in a room with Hitler, Bin Laden, and Toby, I would shoot Toby twice.
Toby's life is rough enough as it is, and it gets cringeworthy when Michael ridicules him for doing his job.
Is there no way we can get rid of him?
Not without cause, Michael.
I have cause. It is because I hate him.
Number 2, Byron Buster Bluth, Arrested Development.
You were flying today, buddy.
Yes, I was flying.
But a little too close to the sun.
You let him go in the sun?
Many kids want their mother's love, but guys like Buster take it to uncomfortable levels.
No sugar for you, you just get more awful.
Buster's the youngest member of the dysfunctional Bluth family, and even though he's in his 30s, he acts like an oversized child. He's prone to panic attacks when frightened, and sugar rushes when he drinks juice, and he loves juice.
He came across Lucille's emergency stash of wine, which he mistook for a giant juice box.
He's also a huge mama's boy, even though Lucille 1 basically uses him.
And I'm not going to leave him home alone with all this Juice around.
I can spell, Mom.
Unfortunately, that's not the end of Buster's misfortune, as later in the show, his hand's bitten off by Lucille and replaced with the hook.
I'm a monster!
Geez, The Bluths can never catch a break. And Buster gets some of the worst of it thanks to the Mother of the Year, Lucille's brand of coddling.
If the alarm goes off and they catch you, they'll take you away forever.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few unfortunate honorable mentions.
That's one for you.
Thank you.
And that's one for me.
We're gonna turn the tables here. You're gonna walk a mile in my shoes now, and you're gonna see what it's like to live in the real world and have actual problems.
Okay, you got some glue on your face, though. You might want to wash that off.
God damn it.
What is that? Will you steal my thunder? I'm not stealing your thunder. I merely escorted them to a more interesting storm.
To be honest with you, Andre, there wasn't much to steal to begin with.
Yeah.
Number 1. Jerry Gergich, Parks and Recreation.
Jerry, God, gross.
Oh, Jerry, you deserved better.
Seriously, Jerry, did you eat farce for lunch?
Taking the number 1 spot is the unfortunate butt monkey of Parks and Rec.
Jerry Gergich, our friend, has suffered a devastating fart attack, and we are here to help.
Though he gives everything his best effort, his clumsiness and gassiness hinder his popularity with his coworkers. Jerry's become the workplace's punching bag, to the point where even when he's in the right, he's still ridiculed. Plus, most of them can't even remember his real name.
No, it's not Larry, it's Jerry. No, it's Gary.
Your name is Larry Gengurch.
However, life isn't too bad for poor Jerry. Even after a torturous day of work, he gets to go home to a beautiful wife and lovely family. Not to mention, he's gifted with some impressive equipment.
I actually don't even know if he has mumps. Forgot to look. I was distracted by the largest penis I have ever seen.
Though he's not the brightest bulb in the box, Jerry deserves more credit than he's given.
No one ever lets me talk this long. I just got lost.
It was a beautiful point, and very well said, right up until that moment that you started babbling incoherently.
Do you agree with our list?
No, God!
What poor souls do you want to give a hug?
Dumb, old, uncool, part Inuit, bisexual, 51-year-old Lutz.
For more top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
Get in the back seat, I'll be right out.
Front seat, Mom. I sit in the front seat now.